MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the Detroit Tigers. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Eric, the starting nod for the Tigers in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be and pitch well in his debut.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Underway in Motown as the first pitch of the night misses for ball one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
One and one the count to the Cubs first baseman. 67 degrees our game time temperature. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
2 strikes.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Right side, but it's well foul. The 2-2 one more time. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And he'll throw him out from short right field. Nicely done for the first out. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Now batting, Nicholas Castellanos. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Top of the first just underway here in Motown. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Reminded me of an old Vladimir Guerrero right there. The ability to nail a bad pitch consistently.
Here's Javier Baez as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes set with the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 1-1 taken, strike two.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Inside and a hair low. Strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Two runs on the board after the home run by Javi Baez. As the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
So the bases are clear now following the home run. And set to go as the third baseman, Chris Bryant. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stewart moves over. Two gone.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. First pitch on its way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with two men out. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Brandon Morrow, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Standing in, Harold Castro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The Tigers, the third baseman, Harold Castro.
Here's the first pitch to him. He pulls this one into right. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Stepping in now, Victor Reyes, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. Zobrist on to first to complete the double play. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Stepping into the box, William Grimsley. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Morrow is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Castellanos racing back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Tigers have cut this to a 2-1 ball game.
Well, it's not too surprising to see him go bridge here. 2 outs, base is empty. That's when you see a guy change their approach, and they just swing for the fences, trying to make the inning after all, and that's exactly what he did right here.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First delivery to him on the way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
Hey, sometimes it doesn't go exactly according to plan. 2 aces on the mound. We thought they were going to throw up donuts all game. Both teams are able to score. Let's see which one settles down quicker.
This is line to left. Schwarber is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Number 40, Wilson Contreras.
And the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And let's focus on former Triple Crown winner Miguel Cabrera. He's dabbled all over the diamond, from outfield to third base, and has seemed to have found a home at first base. Everybody who plays this game wants to get a knock, to get on first base, to just be able to pick his brain on how he goes about it.
Digging in now, Ben Zobrist. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's in there for strike 1. Zobrist, 37 years old. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player. Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. The next 0-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting it.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank, because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And a called strike on the outside part of the plate. Happ, the runner at first with 2 gone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. They still lead it 2-1. Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
John Hicks.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's dead center for strike 1. There aren't many vets in the league that can still generate the kind of velocity we've been seeing from him. How uncommon is it to see a guy of his vintage still lighting up the radar gun?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
So stepping in, Nico Goodrum. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. One out, nobody on. And here's another one that misses to the Tiger right fielder as he moves ahead 2-1 now. The 2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike two. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. The windup and the 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Lays off. 2-2 now. The 2-2 pitch is fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second, taken in by Zobrist. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down 2-1. Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
3-0 to him now. .30 pitch. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Nick Castellanos now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Too low, 1-0. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 2-1 home. He's running, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. And now a throw to first, and they got him. Never really had a chance with the hit and run on as he gets doubled up on the line drive. Ready to take his hacks again, Javier Baez, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Bouncer to the left side. Castro is right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down quietly. They lead it 2-1. Here's Jordy Mercer now. In prior outings against Brandon Morrow, he's a .333 hitter.
Jordy Mercer.
First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 34.
So striding in, number 34. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. 1-2 to the Tigers catcher.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
In now, Harold Castro, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Down and away, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit.
Up next for the Tigers, the center fielder, Victor.
Ready for another chance? Victor Reyes. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
The 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for Detroit. They still trail it here 2-1. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Matt, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
The third baseman, Chris Bryant.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Line towards center field. And it gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So digging in now, Kyle Schwarber. He's set. Here it comes. And this is off the corner and low. Ball one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Goodwin ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1. Lifted into center field. Reyes is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Off the plate and low here. Ball one. Bryant is off at first with 2 away. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Zobrist with a 1-2 count now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2,
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Half.
2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Ready with the 1-1. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. And this one will bounce into the wall. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
Up next for the
This
Cubs,
thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Standing in now, Jason Hayward. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. The 3-2 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
now batting. The first
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh and 1, here it comes. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Grounded to the right. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Cubs lead it 5-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, William Grimsley will start things off in the inning for Detroit. He'll be followed by Miguel Cabrera waiting on deck.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Line toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Now batting, first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Stepping in, Miguel Cabrera hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Here it comes, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The count now at 2-1. Rizzo trying to get there. Now the 2-1. Softly on a line to third. One there. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
The batter, the designated hitter, John Hicks.
Into the box now, John Hicks, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
1-2.
Still 1-2. Rizzo trying to get there.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Tigers' designated hitter. Nico Goodrum would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the payoff pitch home. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Hayward to the track, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Nico Goodrum.
Ready now, Nico Goodrum looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Hicks stands at second with 2 gone. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Again, a 1-2. And another foul ball.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Another one sent foul.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Popped him up. Baez is there for it. And that ends the inning. Tigers leave one. They're down 5-1. The next Cub up, Nicholas Castellanos. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Nick Castellanos.
First pitch on its way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
That's wide, 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
The 3-0 is in there for strike 1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out, 1 away.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Stepping in now, Javier Baez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Back up the middle, and a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Drew Verhagen enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Number 54, Drew Verhagen.
In now, Chris Bryant, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Runners off for second. In there, now the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. Full count now, 3-2. Kyle Schwarber waits on deck. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been
Now
sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber fouled off. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the pitch. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
The 0-2 home. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Hard ground ball to third. Castro ranges to his left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One left for the Cubs. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. One thing that concerns him is they have yet to draw a walk. He said sometimes pitchers are just on and throwing a lot of strikes, but he said they need to find a way to get base runners. Although they're seeing a lot of strikes, more discipline and patience should lead to more opportunities for free passes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
For the Tigers, the left
Stepping
fielder,
up now, Kristen Stewart comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Two 2-0 to the Tigers left fielder. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Fastball in there, 3-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Mercer.
Number 56 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Chicago, number 56.
Into the box now, Jordy Mercer. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. 1-2. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Castellanos is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The batter, number 34.
Now at the plate, number 34. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Fastball well outside. Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Out into right center. Well hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Harold Castro, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The 2-0 down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. The 3-0. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, center fielder, Victor.
Stepping in, Victor Reyes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
A ball and no strikes. Here's the 1-0. Hopped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. Fastball just missed above the zone. The count now at 2-2. The 2-2. Slow roller down the third baseline. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Tigers strand a pair. They're down here 5-1. Ready once again, Wilson Contreras. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Stepping in now, Ben Zobrist, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 delivery. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
No strike.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes two really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
Line hard to the left side. Contreras gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball three.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2. Popped up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ian Happ.
Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Ian Happ. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First offering on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. There's 1 on to Cabrera, but it's too late, and they'll just get the 1.
The batter, the center fielder, Jason Hayward.
Digging in to try it again, Jason Hayward. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. They're up 5-1. William Grimsley will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. First pitch of the at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitter's on base.
Now batting.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
In now, Miguel Cabrera as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
1 run, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And that's in there. Base hit. Grimsley rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as they close the gap to 3 now. Well, when you've got a guy with speed like that, he's going from second to home on a base hit just about every time. The top speed here on Show Track is about as fast as you'll ever see, and he ended up making that play not even close. Into the box, John Hicks, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And there's ball 1. Cabrera on at first, nobody out. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Nico Goodrum is on deck. To the left side, but it's well foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The payoff pitch one more time. On the ground to the right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as you'll take a look at strike 1. No hits to this point. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Cabrera is on his way home. And it's not in time. He's safe as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
Standing in now, Kristen Stewart, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we were going to see a pitcher's duel here today.
Yeah, Dan, I'm a little taken aback by this. I thought we were going to have a low-scoring game like Matty just attested to. But the offense, let's tip our hats. Some guys were missing locations, and they didn't miss the heater.
You know what, D-Roy, this just goes to show you, no matter how you look at a paper before this started, we both thought that this was going to be a low-scoring affair. 2 really good pitches. That hasn't been the case. When you think you have it figured out, you haven't come close to figuring any of it out.
Fields it cleanly. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Everything looked routine until the throw. He just rocketed that thing directly over the first baseman's head. I mean, he's a pretty good athlete, but he had absolutely no chance to come down with that one.
Into the box now, Jordy Mercer, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch down the third baseline. A pause and the 0-2. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1 and 2. Three runs already home here. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, number 34.
Ready for another shot now. Number 34. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Low for ball 1.
No one, no strike.
Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Zobrist is there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
Next for the Tigers, Harold Castro. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0.
It is absolutely amazing how this game has just changed on a dime right here. Credit the offense putting a big inning together to get themselves right back in this ball game.
Count now a ball and a strike. skied into straightaway right. Castellanos has a read on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. 7th inning coming up, and we are all tied 5-5. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. All even at 4 as we start the 7th. And before that first pitch is thrown, we give you a look at the game summary to this point. Striding into the box, Anthony Rizzo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Anthony Rizzo.
First offering on its way. And a good first pitch as he gets him to bounce one on the ground out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The right fielder, number 6, Nick Castellanos.
Settling in now, Nicholas Castellanos. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive to left. Stewart is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
In now, Javier Baez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
The 3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike. Full count now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
2 out, nobody on. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Bryant. Man at first after the 2-out walk.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Count even now at 1-1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Set to deliver on 2-1. High and deep to right center. And this will bounce over the wall out there, and that's going to keep this a tie ball game as that go-ahead run will need to stop over at third.
Definitely a break right there for the defense with the ground rule double. If that ball stays in play, there's a pretty good chance the runner from first is able to score since he's moving on contact with 2 outs. Instead, he's forced to stay at third, so we'll see if they're able to strand him there.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they're going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
He's set. The 0-1. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Outside, 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 2-2 pitch. In the air out toward right field. Goodrum is there now to put this one away for the third out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. Cubs strand a couple. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Yu Darvish gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Yu Darvish.
Victor Reyes will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there, strike one.
0-1.
The 0-1 delivery. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 1-1. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Schwarber moving to his left. One away.
Now batting, the second baseman, William Grimsley.
Into the box, William Grimsley. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped up. Zobrist waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Miguel Cabrera. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now here it comes. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and 2 now. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
2 out, nobody on. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. This ball game still tied 5-all. Stepping up to the plate, Wilson Contreras. He singled his last time up.
40, Wilson Contreras.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on it.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Standing in, Ben Zobrist. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Ian Happ will be next. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit back up the middle. The second for 1 on to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Into the box, Ian Happ. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. 2 balls and no strikes to the Cubs designated hitter.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
From the windup, the 3-0. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. Motion and the 3-1. And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jason.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. From the stretch, this is popped up. Castro over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, John Hicks. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Designated hitter, John Hicks.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The 0-2 home. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2.
But there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Cut fastball misses. 2-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Standing in now, Nico Goodrum, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the pitch. On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the 2nd out.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that 2nd out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into the box now, Kristen Stewart, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. this is line to left. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run.
Jacoby Jones.
In now, Jordy Mercer, high in the air down the right field line. Castellanos sprinting after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. One left for Detroit. This remains a 5-all ball game. Jacoby Jones will stay in the ball game now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 25. Jacoby.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Anthony Rizzo. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Leading off for the Cubs, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. High in the air and deep to left center field. Reyes going back at the track. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there.
Almora.
Stepping in now, Nicholas Castellanos as he grounds one briskly to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Javier Baez, and he could very well get the intentional pass here as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only one away.
Third baseman.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Goodwin has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they will not risk it. So with 2 away now, that go-ahead run is forced to hold tight at third base.
Schwarber.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. 1-1 to Schwarber. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
He's set. The 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So coming to the plate, Wilson Contreras, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Almora at third. Baez on second. Schwarber at first. 2 out in the inning. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Two and two. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. The set and the 2-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So no runs here on 2 base hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. Tie game headed to the last of the 9th. The Tigers looking to celebrate in the Motor City. Daniel Descalzo is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Now playing first base.
Coming to the plate now, number 34. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
First offering on its way. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. High in the air out to center field. Hayward has a read on it. 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Harold Castro.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Harold Castro. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's set. Here it comes. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
The batter, the center fielder, Victor Reyes.
Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Reyes. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Darvish pauses. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at bat. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Number 63 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 63.
Ben Zobrist will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Zobrist.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Standing in now, Ian Happ. Here's a high pop-up. Number 34 over to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jason Hayward.
Digging in, Jason Hayward. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First offering on its way. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Comes set, the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Hit out towards second. Grimsley scoops it up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. This ball game still tied 5-all. Steve Cishek comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Steve Cishek.
Stepping into the box, William Grimsley, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Grimsley.
First pitch coming, here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike one. In there, strike two.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
The 0-2 delivery. He pulls this one into right, and that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Up next for the Tigers.
Love the approach right there to get on base with a leadoff knock to start the bottom of the 10th. They don't want this game to go any farther than this. They want to end it right now. Let's see how the manager plays this.
Into the box now, Miguel Cabrera trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Only play will be to first, so there you go. The possible winning run is into scoring position now on the sacrifice. Striding forward now is the DH, John Hicks, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Pickoff move to second, and the runner back easily. Here's the first pitch. Here's the strike with the breaking ball.
Hey, these mechanics ain't out of the textbook The Art of Pitching, but he seems to be effective with what he's doing.
One and one. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Nico Goodrum, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. One and 0. Here it is. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Now the 1-2 pitch. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The set and the 1-2, and he strikes him out to retire the side, so he'll play at least one more. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. 10 innings in the books, on to the 11th, still tied. Galzo
leading off for the Cubs, the first baseman, number 3, Daniel Descalso.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And it's now a 1-run ball game.
And as we take another look at that one on Show Track, the story behind that home run was speed, and the speed with which it was launched off the bat. Didn't have a ton of height on it, but 113 miles an hour, an impressive exit velocity.
The right fielder, number 6, Nick Castellanos.
Stepping in now, Nicholas Castellanos, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Standing in now, Javier Baez. High in the air out to center field. Reyes has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Bryant. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
2-0, here it is. Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now.
3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Breaking ball outside. He lost him ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Now in the box, Kyle Schwarber. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Fouled away. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. The 3-2 one more time. This is flared out towards second. On Down to first, and it sails right by him.
You know, D-Roll, that looked like a base hit all the way up the middle. A nice job there by the second baseman to get to it and make that jump throw to first base.
Yeah, one of the tougher plays in our game. A lot of great second basemen in our sport make this look easy, but I'll tell you what, it's not. To throw the ball to first base while your entire body and momentum is headed towards left field is one of the most difficult things to do in our sport.
And he gets ahead 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Here's the 1-2. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Good battle. Count remains full. Bryant at second. Schwarber on at first with 2 down. Shoots this one to first. But there to take it is Cabrera, and with that, the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. It's the Cubs 6 and the Tigers 5. Craig Kimbrell gets the call from the pen, and they've saved him for the 11th as he'll try and take this one home.
Number 24, Craig Kimbrell.
Jacoby Jones the next to hit.
For the Tigers, the left fielder, Jacoby Jones.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Now here it comes. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you've got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
The 3-1. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And through into left field. So the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Into the box, Jordy Mercer. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, number 34.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, number 34. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. One out and a runner on second base. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Digging in, Harold Castro. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. This is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Steve Cishek earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 6 runs on 13 hits. 1 error. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.